All set to go with the final heat race on number 1 for our Street Stocks. Coleman at 53, brought to us by the Collie Ridge Resort. Peter Herbert and Peter Dowie, the two Peters on the front row, one from Geraldton and one from Albany. 2 12s of Ryan Penfold and Paul Briggs will go from row 2. Great to see Kane Della back out there. Mick Hammond, Josh Kennett, Ethan Cooper, Linda Yates and Steve Kendall as they're the ones out on track here in the final heat race on night number 1. Peter Dowie, defending champion of the ADH Mechanical Tri-City Series, leads the way after one circulation from Herbert. The Collie icon in Street Stock Racing, Paul Briggs, sits in 3rd place. The 2-time national champion in this class, the Hammer, Mick Hammond from Bunbury. Back and forth from Ryan Penfold, Kane Della. Whatever the mechanical woe was in that opening round of heats, the KCLD cleaning team have got it sorted out, and he's there in 6th place, battling with Ryan Penfold, Josh Kennett, Ethan Cooper, Linda Yates and Steve Kendall. The X-Men are on our Commodore as the way they run. But Mick Hammond testing the limits of the Collie Speedway. He was out very wide in Palmer's corner. Nearly gave up 4th place in the process to Kane Della, who's digging on the inside in car number 9. Hammond and Flavel. Oh no! Mick Hammond got very crossed up in front of Ryan Penfold. He got seriously inconvenienced. The 12 Falcon plucks a gear and keeps mobile a little bit at the tail of the field. And the race continues. And Peter Dowie, unaware of all the drama going on behind him, has a handy gap on the Falcon from Geraldton. With 4 down and 4 remaining, we're halfway home. It's Dowie from Herbert. Paul Briggs sits in 3rd place from Kane Della. Mick Hammond rounds out your top 5. From Josh Kennedy, Ethan Cooper is further back, Steve Kendall. And Ryan Penfold getting together, as are Kane Della and Paul Briggs on the back straight. So it's all happening here in heat number 6 of the Street Stocks, the final one on night number 1 of the Coleman, 53. But it's Dowie leading the way, and the gap is closing. The number 44 Commodore from Albany's Atwell Park in Peter Herbert trying to close the gap. Kane Della now clearly 30. He's wrestled that away from Paul Briggs in Karma 12 from here in Collie. Mick Hammond is 5th from Josh Kennett, and Ethan Cooper in the RVS Holdings Commodore from the Ellenbrook Speedway rounds them out with 2 laps remaining. Will this be the only heat race in the second round for our Street Stocks to go green dirt checker without a stoppage? And Peter Herbert is not done with yet. He looks to the inside of Peter Dowie. These two guys are racing against each other in state titles over the journey. And Dowie from Geraldton and Albany's Peter Herbert side by side at the white flag, and Peter Herbert hits the front in car number 44. Dowie trying to fight back in the 88, and don't discount the Kalgoorlie kid in Kane Della, who raced the ladder turn 2 past the KGB fabrication sign for the final occasion here in heat number 6. As Kane Della has a big lunge on Peter Dowie. He's going to wrestle 2nd place away, but let's give it for Peter Herbert in 44. Gets it done from Della, Dowie, Paul Briggs, Mick Hammond ran out your top 5 from Josh Kennett, Ethan Cooper, and then a long way back to Linda Yates in 69, the 12 of Ryan Penfold, and the 3 of Steve Kendall. And that was entertaining to say the least from our Street Stocks. Green to checker without a stoppage. And the all-up time was 2 minutes 49.886. Quick time of the race belonged to Kane Della back there in 30, comes storming home. The 20.668. At the Street Stocks, absolutely flying. Maybe hold all tickets on a couple of them. There was a bit of contact going on through the field. I might see if I can investigate that while the interview's going on between our man downstairs, Barry Roberts, and also Peter Herbert. Peter Herbert, an absolute legend of Street Stock racing here in the West. Travelled to state national titles all over the country. Done a lot of travelling with his Forest Windscreens backed outfit. And he just wrestled that race win away from Peter Dowie there in the concluding stages. He really had the Commodore motoring, and Kane Della was on the hustle, but all tickets on him being 3rd in this heat race. But Barry Roberts, one of the nice guys of Street Stock racing from the great Southern Our State. Peter Herbert with the final heat win of the night.
Peter Herbert, our final heat winner. Mate, you still got it for an old boy?
Come on, man, not that old. No, it's getting harder and harder, but I sort of... the older I get, the more mature I get.
You haven't done a lot of racing over the last couple of seasons. Keep showing up at titles and blue ribbon events, mate. It's good to see you out in the track, travelling up from Albany. Obviously, you've got a few people you got to thank.
Yeah, well, I had to have a little bit of a break. I was just getting too much and too hard. But yeah, I was just thanking my family and my sponsors on the car now. And Robbo Constructions, he's been helping me so much, got me motivated again, got me going again. So it's great. the car's going pretty good, having a bit of trouble, won't stay in second gear, so I've got to have a hockey strap to hold in there, but apart from that, everything's great.
Nah, well done, Herbie. Your final stocky heat winner for night one, Pete Herbert's going to head it back in and get ready for our 2 A mains as we go New Star Racing. Back up with you, Smalley.
Yeah, thanks, Barry. As I alluded to, there was a bit of conjecture over the minor placings there. Kane Della comes storming home. He passed Peter Dowie on the final lap to still second place away. He's been relegated 2 positions, so he'll be officially 4th there in heat number 6. We'll